Hi everybody. Sorry if you just heard me, I was yelling at my dog to get out of the kitchen. But I'm super excited to show you guys two of our amazing breakfast makers. So the first one that I'm going to show you is going to be our ceramic egg cooker. Guys, this thing is a lifesaver. First off, not only can you make scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes, you can make scrambled eggs, poached eggs, and over easy eggs. All in this little guy. Plus, you know those little like individual like single serve cakes that you see that you can make in a mug? You could buy those prepackaged ones and make them in here, or Pampered Chef actually has recipes online where you can make cakes from scratch. They have a molten chocolate cake, a bunch of different recipes that you can make from scratch inside here. It's amazing. So this little guy right here, ceramic egg cooker that can make scrambled eggs, poached eggs, and over easy eggs is only $15.50. Hello. Every kitchen needs one of these for $15.50 because you can make scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes. And my husband is super picky when it comes to his scrambled eggs, and he loves them out of this. Like, let me tell you, these are so much better than I even think you can make in a skillet. And if you like those like egg muffins that a lot of people make, so it's like already a muffin and people make that, you can make those in here too. But I'm going to show you tonight how to make scrambled eggs. So you can fit up to 4 eggs in here at a time. It's amazing. So I'm just going to do 2 tonight because there's no need to do 4. And so all you do is you just take your eggs. I'm just using regular eggs. You can use any kind of egg in here though. So I'm just taking my eggs and I'm just going to crack 2 straight in here. And what I kind of like to do is I kind of like to make it, let me grab a paper towel. I kind of like to make it like a scrambled omelet whenever I make it. That's my favorite go-to to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper in there, just straight in there. And then you can whisk it or grab a fork. That's what I do. But it's going to tell you in the instructions to just put the lid on and shake it. Yeah, I did that the first time. It's got a little hole for venting, and let's just say eggs were all over my kitchen. It was a disaster. So I recommend just using a fork and whisking it up or using a little whisk. And so you're just going to just whisk those eggs right in there. They're just going to get nice, kind of like you would just for scrambled eggs, how you'd whisk them up. Obviously for poached and over easy, you're not going to whisk them up like that. So what I like to do is this is just some deli meat, some turkey deli meat. And I'm going to use our nice Pampered Chef coated knife, and I'm just going to slice this up and just kind of chop it up a little bit. I think it's just like 2 pieces of turkey, and sometimes I don't put it all in. Just kind of chop it up a little bit, and then I'm just going to drop that. I guess I can move this back. So I'm just going to drop that straight in the ceramic egg cooker. And then I'm just going to mix it up a little bit. And then it's not a scrambled omelet without a little bit of cheese. So I have some cheese over here, and I'm just going to add some shredded cheese in there. Whisk it up one more time. What I like to do so that my eggs are nice and fluffy, if you're making scrambled eggs, if you just will put it in your microwave for, at first, you're just going to put the lid down on it just like that. It's all in here. And you're going to put it in your microwave for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And then you're going to kind of stir it up again because it'll be just a little bit runny. Stir it up again and put it in for another like 15 to 20 seconds. And then you're going to have amazing eggs. So let me pop this in the microwave real quick for 1 minute and 20 seconds. And then I'm going to get started on the breakfast sandwich maker while that cooks. So, breakfast sandwich maker. Who goes to the drive-thru and buys breakfast sandwiches that you don't really know what's in them? You don't know how they made the eggs. Well, I can tell you right now, you can make a breakfast sandwich in less than 2 minutes with eggs, meat, and bread. This thing is amazing. So, and I will post pictures and stuff in the comments later that tell prices and everything on these so that you guys can get them ordered. I also put the link to this party in the description so you guys can just click on that link and get your orders in. So we want to show the breakfast sandwich maker. It has a capacity in the bottom. If you took out the baskets that you put the meat and bread in, you could actually fit 4 in here, but if you're just making a sandwich, you can fit 2 eggs down in here. So what I like to do for my sandwich, you can just put a slice of cheese on top of your egg. I'm just going to use 1 egg because I just think 2 eggs is kind of a little bit too much for my English muffins. But some people like the 2 eggs because they like more eggs, kind of like restaurant style whenever you get them. So I'm just going to mix up my 1 egg, just like I whisked up the other one. And then I like to add a little bit of shredded cheese in with the egg because then it kind of gives it that creaminess from the cheese. I love it. And then kind of just stir that up a little bit. Okay, and then your second basket, it's got little holes on the side. It's going to be a little bit deeper. This is your basket that you're going to put on top of your eggs, and you're going to put your meat. I'm doing some just Canadian bacon. So you're going to put your meat down in there. You're going to leave your bread one out for the first time, that you, like for the first round that you're cooking it. You're just going to put the lid on top. And you're going to go cook this for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So you're just going to go cook it 1 minute and 30. Depending on your microwave, sometimes it'll be more, sometimes it'll be less. I might actually want to just do like 1 minute and 15 since I'm only doing 1 egg this time. So while that's cooking, I'm going to show you real quick. And I love this because it has this silicone around it, so you can grab it straight out of the microwave. Not going to burn your hands. So you're going to kind of get to see, this is what it looks like. So we're just going to kind of whisk it up a little bit more, and then it's going to go back in for another 15 to 20 seconds, just so that those scrambled eggs get nice and cooked. So this is kind of just to get that air in there and make them just even more fluffy. Because it'll tell you that you can just cook it straight for like the 1 minute 45, minute 50. But I've noticed that if you kind of take it out and whisk it in between when you're doing scrambled eggs, it makes them a lot fluffier. So that is that. We're going to put that back in as soon as the breakfast sandwich maker gets done. We'll put this back in for another 15 to 20 seconds, and then you're going to have perfectly scrambled eggs. I'm telling you right now, when you see these things, they are amazing. I'm going to get a plate down so we have it ready to go. Cutting board. I'm done with that meat. Okay, let's get the breakfast sandwich maker out. Let's put the ceramic egg cooker in. Another 15 to 20 seconds, depending on your microwave. Okay, and now we have the breakfast sandwich maker. And it kind of has this silicone on the top, so you can kind of grab it. So, the breakfast sandwich maker, we cooked it for 1 minute and 15 seconds. It's got your meat in there cooking. But I just want you to see this. This is what the egg already looks like. Does that not look amazing for a sandwich? So now what you're going to do to cook it the last 15 to 20 seconds is you're going to get whatever bread. You can use like those breakfast thins. You can use English muffin. I just use the Thomas cinnamon raisin English muffins. I think it gives like a nice little sweet taste to it. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut it open down the middle. And then you're going to put your little bread basket so it'll steam that bread. And you're just going to put that on top. You're going to put your lid back on top. And you're going to pop it back in the microwave for another like 15 to 20 seconds. Now you get to see the amazing ceramic egg cooker. So you get to see scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes. Put that in there. In for another like 15 seconds. Okay, guys, are you ready? I don't know if you guys are ready for this. So, this is the scrambled eggs. Let me get a new fork because I put the other one in the sink because it had raw eggs on it. And it just comes out. And did I mention this is dishwasher safe? And it just comes clean because it's that ceramic. So you're just going to they're just going to come right out. I'm telling you right now, you get fresh scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes. And there's so many kids that love scrambled eggs in the morning. And you're just like, man, I'm a terrible mom. I just don't have time to make them eggs. I wish I could. You can. For $15.50, you can make them fresh scrambled eggs every day. And this has a little bit of turkey and cheese in with it. I mean, look at those. Do those not look amazing? These things are absolutely delicious. Like, every time I eat them, I'm just amazed. I'm like, I made scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes. Who does that? So, let's recap on the ceramic egg cooker real quick. It's $15.50. That's it. And you can make scrambled eggs in less than 2 minutes. I put 2 eggs in there, some turkey, and some shredded cheese. Whisked it up, popped it in the microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Whisked it back up again, put it back in there for another 15 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds. I have scrambled eggs. Yes, please. So that's the ceramic egg cooker. Now, the breakfast sandwich maker. Let me grab it real quick. So, the breakfast sandwich maker. You can have a breakfast sandwich. And what I like to do, well, normally if I'm making it in the morning, I have plenty of time. I can just make it in the morning and just either eat it on my way to work or heat it up just a little bit when I get to work. Wish I could transport this thing. I could probably transport this to work, but then I'm afraid I'd break it or something. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our bread basket out. It's that nice. It just smells so good. So we got our bread. And then our meat basket, we're just going to set over here for a minute, but that's our nicely cooked meat. So what we're going to do, let me get my fork. I just kind of go around the side of it just to release that egg. And then you're just going to get the egg, drop it on your sandwich. You're going to grab your meat. It'll be a little watery. Sometimes I dry it off just because I don't like all the grease. You're going to put your meat inside there. And you have a breakfast sandwich made, healthy breakfast sandwich made in less than 2 minutes. And you don't got to go sit in a drive-thru. Less than 2 minutes and you don't have to sit in a drive-thru. All I did was crack 1 egg. You can put up to 2 eggs in here if you like a little bit more egg on your sandwich. I typically just prefer 1. I put 1 egg in here, put a little bit of shredded cheese with it so it mixes it in with the egg. Put my Canadian bacon on top of that. Cooked it in the microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. And then I took it out. You put your bread on top with the other basket. And then you cook it for an additional 15 to 20 seconds. So, just like the ceramic egg cooker, I have a breakfast sandwich in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And doesn't that look amazing? I'm telling you right now, these things are a lifesaver when it comes to breakfast in the morning. My husband loves scrambled eggs, and who has time for scrambled eggs in the morning when they're trying to hurry up and get to work? Nobody. Well, you do now. This line is amazing. It's a time saver. It helps with kids. It helps with getting to kids like soccer games and everything when you're trying to do that on the weekend and you're like, well, we'll just go by and grab donuts or we'll go by McDonald's and get some breakfast. You don't have to do that anymore. You literally can make up to 4 eggs in the ceramic egg cooker and you can make a breakfast sandwich in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Make you a sandwich, make them scrambled eggs. You're good to go. So, if you have any questions, please comment in, you can comment on this video or you can private message me. If you private message me the word of the show, which I'm going to make the word of the show egg. So private message me the word of the show egg, and I will let you know what you get. So send me a private message with the keyword. Keyword is egg for the show. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and have a fabulous evening. If you want to order, you have until Friday to order. And I'm going to close the party at 9 p.m. on Friday, and that's how much time you have to order. Other than that, have a fabulous week. If you have any questions about Pampered Chef, I absolutely love Pampered Chef, and I would love to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching, and have a fabulous evening. Bye, guys.